Good morning, students. Today we will discuss the very first chapter of Information Technology Part First, and that is working with accessibility options. Students, you can find some person in our society with physical impairment or physical disabilities, like cognitive impairment and learning disabilities such as dyslexia, attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, or autism. Visual impairments such as low vision, complete or partial blindness, and color blindness. Hearing impairment including deafness. Motor or dexterity impairments such as paralysis, cerebral palsy, or carpal tunnel syndrome, and repetitive strain injury. And the people having such type of disabilities also want to operate computer regardless of their disability. So, how can they do this or access computer without any problem? And their disability also does not become an obstacle to access computer. So, my dear student, our today's topic is based on this issue. First, we know what is accessibility feature of computer. Computer accessibility refers to the user friendliness of a computer system for all regardless of their disability. This is mainly a software issue. However, when a combination of hardware and software, it enables a person with a disability or impairment to use a computer. Accessibility options in control panel are also used to customize the way your keyboard, display or mouse function. Now we learn how we launch accessibility option in our computer. To do this, first click on start button, then go to control panel, then click on ease to access option. Here you can find many accessibility features. One of such feature is optimize visual display. This feature is used to customize display of desktop and is useful for the person having vision impairment like low vision, complete or partial blindness. Other one is replace sound with visual cues. This feature enables your computer to replace sound with visual cues. This feature enables the computer to place desktop, active caption bar or active window whenever computer emits sound. This feature is useful for the person having hearing disabilities like deafness. One other feature is to change how your mouse works. This feature enables you to change the color and size of mouse pointer, and also by turning on mouse keys, this feature enables you to use the numeric keypad of your computer keyboard to move the mouse around the screen. One other feature is to change how your keyboard works. This feature also called keyboard tab. Under keyboard tab, there are various keyboard accessibility features like mouse keys, sticky keys, toggle keys, and filter keys. Now, we discuss all these keys in detail. And first, we will discuss sticky keys. Sticky keys. Sticky keys is an accessibility feature to help computer users with physical disabilities, but it is also used by others as a means to reduce repetitive strain. Sticky keys allows the user to press and release a modifier key, such as Shift, Control, Alt or the Windows key. and have it remain active until any other key is pressed. To enable sticky key, select use sticky keys, then click on apply, then click on OK. To disable sticky keys, uncheck use sticky keys and then click on apply, then click OK. For example, if you want to select all the text of your document, for this you press the combination of Ctrl plus A together. Similarly, if you want to type capital letter, for this you press the combination of Shift plus desired letter together. But when you make sticky keys active for your document, it allows the user to press and release a modifier key and have it remain active until any other key is pressed. For example, I have to select all the text showing on computer screen. For this, generally I use shortcut command Ctrl plus A and press both the key together. But when I turn on sticky key, instead of pressing both key together, I just press and release Control key at once and then press alphabet key A, and you can see all the text is selected. Let's see how it works. Go to control panel, click on turn on sticky key option, then click on apply, then click on OK. Now I press control key, then I press A. What I see all the text is selected. Now go to control panel. Now uncheck the turn on sticky keys, then click on apply. Now click on OK. And this way you disable sticky key. Now move ahead and discuss other accessibility feature under keyboard tab, and this is filter key. Filter keys is a feature of Microsoft Windows. It is an accessibility function that tells the keyboard to ignore brief or repeated keystroke, making typing easier for people with hand tremor or trembling hand. To enable filter keys, check use filter keys. Click settings under filter keys and check ignore repeated keystroke. Then click on apply, then click on OK. To disable filter keys, uncheck use filter keys and then click on apply and then click on OK. Suppose you are a person with hand tremor or trembling hand problem. Then what will happen whenever you are trying to type something? There is a chance a key keep pressed for a while and a particular letter get typed many times in a series. Suppose I have to type my name Anil. And the letter L keep pressed for a while, then a series of L get typed, as you can see on computer screen. But when you enable filter key, it enables the keyboard to ignore the repeated keystroke. Let enable the filter key. check turn on filter key option, then click on apply, then click on OK. Let's see what happen when we turn on filter key. Now again I try to type my name and keep the L key pressed for a while. Now what we see? We see that now it ignores repeated keystroke. Now we move ahead and learn about toggle keys. Toggle keys is also a feature of Microsoft Windows. It is an accessibility function which is designed for people who have vision impairment or cognitive disabilities. When toggle keys is turned on, computer emits sound cues. When the locking keys, caps lock, num lock or scroll lock are pressed, a high sound is emitted when the keys are switched on and a low sound is emitted when they are switched off. Let's see how it works. Go to control panel, turn on toggle keys, then click on apply, then click on OK. Now I will press the caps lock key and you can hear a sound beep, and when I press caps lock key again, it will emit a low sound beep. Please listen both the sound carefully and compare them. When I turn on caps lock key, it emits high sound, and when I press it again or turn off caps lock key, it emits low sound beep. Okay student, now we end today's session. Hope you enjoyed it. Goodbye. God bless you.